is, you've always been very candid. I think that's why people can ask you these questions, is because you've been candid. And I don't want to dwell on this, but when you had the steroid thing, you talked about that. You had the painkiller situation. You talked about that, and everything's good now, right? There's no problems.
Everything is good. It's a little crazy, actually. It's hard to believe, but things are going really, really well for me right now.
Okay, and the thing is now the fighting, getting back to that.
Yes.
Coming off a loss, been a little bit up and down, and everybody wants to know, when are you going to fight again?
Soon. You know, I actually just got off the horn with Joe Silva. Looks like they've got an opponent, somebody that's stepping up and wants to take a fight with me. You know, but with all these guys they got now, it's not like the old days when I could just get a fight whenever I want. So I think they're going to make me wait a little bit. It might not be till the beginning of July. As soon as he goes ahead and signs the fight, then I'll be able to let everybody know.
Is he a stand-up guy? Is it going to be a ground fight?
Absolutely.
So it's going to come right at you, just like you go at him.
And that's the one thing that I wanted more than anything. You know, especially after my last fight, I believe that not only am I a martial artist and an athlete, but also we're entertainers in this sport. You know, our fans pay good money for those pay-per-views and for their seats. And a lot of the guys today, man, they're going out there and they're fighting to not lose instead of fighting to win and beat their opponent. So that was one of the things with my next fight. I said, give me somebody that I can put a show on with.
You have fought more middleweight fights, I think, than anybody in UFC history.
Crazy, right?
It's crazy.
It seems like it hasn't been that long, and now all of a sudden they tell me, you know, I got the record. So
you got the record, and like you say, you bring the fights. You appear to have a good relationship with Dana White. Do you?
Thank God.
Okay. So how many times can we see you this year? Why the delay in that the next time you're going to be out there?
Well, you know, I mean that's a question I really can't answer. I know they've got like 400 dudes on contract that I'm sure everybody wants to fight. Everybody wants to get in there, make money, and build their career. So, you know, that means even a guy like me has to sit and wait. Got to wait your turn.
Wow. Okay. And send the wife to law school in the meantime. You had a tweet about, because I want to get this cleared up, about Greg Jackson, Greg Jackson, about Diego Sanchez, watching him fight.
Oh, no.
And you said about Sanchez, what happened? You used to move straight forward and crush guys. Too much Greg Jackson, I think. Now, at first I thought, why is Leben knocking Greg Jackson? But then again, I thought, well, you know, you might just describe the style because Jackson fighters, with the exception of Brian Stam, by the way, against Silva.
Yes, that was a surprise. Is Brian Stam not with Greg Jackson anymore? Because that's the first thing I thought when I saw that fight.
That Jackson training, he went straight at him.
That didn't look like a Craig Jackson game plan to me.
So were you making just a statement, an observation, or were you getting a little shot in at Jackson?
Well, there's a couple things there. Funny story. My last fight, I fought a Craig Jackson guy, and in the third round, I was actually letting the guy hit me, and the whole time Craig Jackson yelling, "Don't buy it. He's not hurt. Keep running backwards." I literally remember hearing this inside the octagon. That being said, you know, Diego, awesome guy, one of my favorite people. I really love the Dream, not the Nightmare anymore. The Dream. I love the Dream, but you know, that just wasn't the old Diego. The old Diego was intense, in your face. I'm going to sheer an overwhelming force. I'm going to come straight at you. I'm going to get hit, keep hitting, take you down, put you on your back. And all we saw was his back against the cage, circle, circle, circle.
But you and Jackson don't have a personal beef.
No, absolutely not.
That's,
you know,
that's your statement about his fighters, which
you got to respect the guy.
Okay.
He knows how to get fighters to win.